Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I have this story to bring to you from one of my subscribers. So I'm just gonna share it with you really quick and then we will talk about it.
Outraged tonight. He says a school bus driver yelled profanities at his grandkids last week. Two Works for You reporter Corley Peel explains why the grandfather is not happy with the driver's punishment.
The school district isn't releasing the bus cam video to the public, but the student's grandfather tells me he watched the video with the superintendent, and he says after what he saw, the bus driver had no reason for her horrendous behavior.
And it just gets to me. You don't do that to babies.
Donald McJunkin says he can't sleep or eat, knowing a bus driver is still working for Muskogee schools after yelling profanities at his grandkids on the bus Thursday morning.
But I had to get up in church yesterday and give a testimony, and I couldn't hold back my emotions. It's getting to me now because I couldn't do nothing to save my babies.
McJunkins claims a different driver told the bus driver that morning his grandkids have been fighting in the past. But McJunkins says after watching the bus cam video, there was no signs of his grandkids acting out, only the driver.
For no rhyme or reason, she just jumped up and turned, and let me tell you something.
He says the bus driver yelled at his 9-year-old grandson, Charles, then told his 8-year-old granddaughter, Charlia, to get off the bus, then called her a bad name.
It made me feel like that she was just going to do something to me. I tried not to look back when she called me the big word.
I thought she was crying. I was like, y'all had my sister sitting out in the cold.
Two Works for You reached out to the school district. Officials say they don't condone the driver's behavior for using bad language towards the students. The district suspended the bus driver for 2 days. But McJunkin says that's not enough for the pain she caused his family.
She needed to be terminated. No one should talk to a kid like that.
The superintendent tells Two Works for You the bus cam video is now going into the bus driver's personal file as a confidential document. Reporting in Muskogee, Corley Peel, Two Works for You.
Okay, so I can definitely see why this would be upsetting. Like, this is disgusting. And the thing that there's two things that I want to talk about and point out on this. The first thing is, this is why we cannot trust mainstream media. We really can't, because you see how they did this story. They gave no actual information as to who the driver is, what was actually said and done, and then the second one is, where's the school district when it comes to protecting our children? Because the behavior of a bus driver is the responsibility of the school district. That bus driver should be fired. There's no here 2 days suspended for traumatizing someone's children. Because this is the thing. If that grandparent or the parents of that child were to take it into their own hands and punish that bus driver, then they would be called vigilantes and they would be in trouble and they would be called criminals, and everyone would say, oh, just let the authorities take care of it. But the authorities aren't taking care of it. They're not doing anything about it. And so you have a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old child being cursed out by an adult. And I know that this adult is white, because if they weren't, you would have saw a picture. You would have saw a criminal actions being taken against this person. When we live in a system of white supremacy, you see a lot of this happening. You see a lot of this mistreatment of children. You see mistreatment of other human beings, and you see a lack of accountability. That is one of the biggest problems. Now you just told a bus driver that you can cuss out children. Next, she's going to be hitting children, putting a little kid off of a bus before they're stopped. It's very, very dangerous, okay? Because those children could have come up missing, and then what? Then the kid's missing, and then what? They won't even properly put that on the news. This is ridiculous. And people, all of the other students' parents should boycott and say, I'm not putting my kid on that bus. You need to get another bus. a responsible bus driver, or pay for my kid to take a cab to school because I'm not putting my kid on that bus. Why do you have a bus driver that's cussing out little students? These are babies. These are 8 and 9-year-olds. Why are they being cussed out by adults? And then you just show them that you don't care about them, because now those kids are supposed to continue to ride a bus driven by a bus driver that have already showed that they have hate and contempt toward these kids. This is a huge problem. And this is why white supremacy needs to end, because no adult should feel like it's okay to treat kids like this. But when we look at the history of these evil albinoids, they've been tormenting and killing our kids since the beginning of time. They found it fun to stomp babies out of pregnant women's bellies and feed our children to crocodiles. And they've literally been killing our babies since they stole us from Africa. And we can't expect them to just change who they are. They're not going to change who they are. We have to change who we are. And we have to not change who we are, but we need to change the amount of horrible behavior that we're willing to tolerate from these people. For me, honestly, I'm not willing to tolerate any of this. This could not have been my child. Okay, and I understand this guy, he's a church goer, and he probably prayed for, I don't know. I don't want to assign, things to him. But what I am going to say is, I wouldn't be in church. Church is not one place that I would go. And the passivity of people that go to church is why this is allowed to happen. Because when you're not bound by these contradictory laws of religion, then you're more free to stand up for yourself and your children. This will not have happened, because I would be on that bus the next day. With the next day that bus driver's there and on the bus, I'm on the bus too. And I'm going to deal with the problem myself. It really upsets me that this is assault. It is illegal in most states to cuss at children. And that is no joke. It is a crime. Okay, so why is that video footage not given to the police department? Because this person is breaking laws and committing crimes. Okay, because she's at least verbally assaulting. There's child abuse. There's child endangerment when you're putting a child off of a bus at a stop that is not theirs. That is not okay to do. That's child endangerment and child abandonment. Those are laws that are being broken. So the police department should be contacted, and that video surveillance should be given over to the police department. Something does need to be done about this. This is not okay. So let me know what you guys think about this. This story is very disturbing to me. It's very disturbing. My son doesn't catch a bus. I take him to school, but I swear to you, I would be on that bus. Because if we're not protecting our children, nobody else is. And that's our number one responsibility as a parent or even a grandparent, is to protect our children. We're teaching them their worth. We're showing them how to deal with situations like this. And being passive and allowing that bus driver to go unpunished is unacceptable too. So we have to set better examples for our children so that when they grow up, they are better equipped to deal with situations like this and to shut down situations like this. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Send me, if you guys send me links to videos that you want me to do, most likely I will do them. Some I just can't do. And if it's really important to you guys, then I really will try to do them. So yeah, I'll leave the link to this video in the description box in case you guys want to dig more into this story. But it doesn't seem like there's much more to be said. So have a good day, and I will see you guys on the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.